Shalom, everyone, and welcome back. And I want to wish everyone a happy Rosh Chodesh, or we say Moedim B'Simcha, that you should be joyous and happy during this time, because Rosh Chodesh is a miniature holiday, and therefore we say Chodesh Tov as well. Chodesh Tov means you should have a good month. This month is an especially happy month because it is the month of Adar. And our sages tell us, Mishanichnas Adar Marbin B'Simcha, when Adar comes, happiness increases. And this year, being a leap year, we have not one, but two Adars. And why is Adar such a special holiday, such a special month? Because of the holiday of Purim, which takes place on the 14th and 15th of the month of Adar. Actually, it's observed on the second Adar, not the first one, but nevertheless, the first Adar also has a holiday, and that is Purim Katan, the miniature Purim, which is 1 month before the observance of Purim. So the month of Adar has with it not just happiness, but doubled over happiness, since there are two Adars this year. So I want to wish you all a very, very happy Adar and a doubled over Adar. Now we look at the idea of Simcha, of joy, of happiness, which is such an important idea in Judaism. We say Idu es Hashem b'Simcha, which means serve God with Simcha, with happiness, with joy. We say that Simcha puretz geter, that if there are any limitations or difficulties and hardships in life, Simcha, happiness, can break them through and get rid of them. By changing our attitude and making sure that we are happy and joyous, this can actually prevent us from being depressed and being in a state of melancholy. So happiness has that potential, that great, great potential for joy. And we should really, even if we're not so happy, we should force ourselves to be happy. And if we force ourselves to be happy, then we will become happy. One time someone came to the previous Leider'S Rabbi with a complaint that he was having terrible financial problems. And the Rabbi gave an interesting analogy. He said, there is in one of the countries, I think it was in Vienna, there is a Ferris wheel. There's a wheel, a special wheel. Everybody knows what a Ferris wheel is. Well, when a person is on the Ferris wheel, when they're on top of the Ferris wheel, they might think that they're on top of the world. Look at me. I'm all the way way up high on top of the Ferris wheel. And the person who's at the bottom of the Ferris wheel might be very depressed and very sad. But the one on the top should realize that soon he's going to be down at the bottom also. And the one who's on the bottom should recognize that eventually he will be on top. And this should make him happy and make him joyous. The one who's on the top will be on the bottom, but again, he'll be back on top again. So we should look at life that way, that life presents with us all kinds of challenges and perhaps difficulties and even sometimes hardships. But if we change our attitude and we make our attitude one of joy and happiness in everything we do, then it'll completely transform us, and make that joy will create all kinds of good things to happen to us, and it will indeed break through all limitations and boundaries. I want to wish you all a very, very happy Rosh Chodesh and a very happy month of Adar, and may we only celebrate and rejoice during this time. Candle lighting in San Diego will be at 5:10 p.m. This Saturday night, we're having a Malava Malka featuring a film called Megillas Lester. Megillas Lester. It is an animated film. We'll be having popcorn and soup and candy. It's suitable for children and for adults, and that'll be starting at 7 o'clock. We'll start with Mariv at 6:45, and then followed by the film at 7 o'clock. So I want to wish you all a very happy Rosh Chodesh and a good Shabbos. Shalom.